Hey guys. My dang thing is blinking. Hey Sam. Hold on. Now before I got on here, this thing was not doing this and I thought it was gonna be fine. And of course now it's doing the flickering. I don't know what's going on with these virtual backgrounds. I like having it on though. So I'm gonna turn it off. Fine. Anyway, hey Sam. Hi, my Renaissance grandma. Hey TT. So I'm just checking in, guys. I haven't been live in a couple weeks. It's just been busy. It's been a busy couple weeks. But there are some things that I could talk about that have been different this month. It wasn't flickering for you, Sam. It was flickering like crazy for me. Hey, Garden State Gardener. But there are some things. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Fifi. There are some things that I could, well, at least a thing. Well, maybe a couple, I guess. The other one you probably won't care about. The reason I've been like MIA, my office moved. I shared that a while ago. So things have been chaotic for a couple weeks because we were still, I know, TT, we were still under construction, the new place we moved to. So listen, let's just say we have temporary occupancy right now because we haven't finished inspections, but they'll be fine. But we were granted temporary occupancy to the space because it's done. And I'm just thankful for that. But yeah. And then the other thing that's been going on with me is for the month of November, if you were tuned in to the interview I did with Beshette Journey, and she was sharing about her journey and things like that. I think she shared then that she was going vegan for November. And I told her that I would go vegan with her. And I've done it before. Vegan is not new to me. Um, I actually don't eat a lot of meals with meat in it anyway. So that was like, however, comma, I might not eat a lot of meat, but I do like dairy. So, hey, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Hey, girl. Um, so that's been not even as much of an adjustment as I thought it was going to be. So, November 1, we went full fledged into it. It's been great. It actually has. I feel more energetic. I always can tell the difference when I switch up how I'm eating because not just switching what is being eaten, I'm switching up how. So, like making a little bit of healthier choices. So, yeah. So, I've been trying some different stuff. Um, I shared a recipe on my channel for a pepper soup that I made. Everything I used in it is vegan. Um, and it was delicious. And I actually ate every bit of that soup. I had it for probably, I didn't eat it like every day in a row, but I ate it some days, a couple times in a row. But I probably had about 8 or 9 meals out of that soup, and it was so good. Y'all better try that soup. It was so good. I will tell you, I'm not a big leftover person, so usually after I eat something a few times, I'm done with it. I did not get tired of it. It was good. I ate every bit of it. I did not waste none. And then the last 2 days I had it, I added some noodles to it, which were some vegan little thin noodles. Um, and that, I mean, I made it stretch what I did. I had enough probably for one meal, but I made it 2 meals because I added noodles to it to bulk it up a little bit. So yeah, it is definitely the right weather for eating soup. Absolutely. I don't know what I'm going to prep this weekend to have for next week, but I need to prep something. But something else new I've tried for anybody, and I know, was it you, Fifi, who said you've done the vegan? I don't know. I think it was. I think I remember seeing you say that. But anyway, um, I like the Impossible ground beef, and I have had that several times. I really like it. I buy the ones that are the patties, and I buy the ones that come in the pack that looks like ground beef. Um, no, you did keto. Okay. I've done that one too. Now keto wasn't good, didn't work for me. My body just does not. I don't eat enough that much meat as it is, and when I try to eat a lot of meats and fat and stuff, my body did not like it. I see a hair that is hanging from my. I saw a straggler. Anyway, I found out that they have chicken patties and chicken nuggets now by Impossible. Y'all, I found those chicken nuggets because I wanted to try them. Because when I first looked for them, the place I went to, I have this one stores I have here is called Kroger. I know Kroger is not everywhere, but they do have some companies that are affiliated that are in the other states. Anyway, their freezer case was completely bare where they had it at, and I'm like, these must be good because the whole thing was gone. Like it was like 3 shelves bare. You could tell that they were there because the tags were there. Gone. So I was like, now I'm intrigued. So I went to Target and found them. And yeah. My Renaissance grandma, I know you do a lot of the vegan. I think you might be completely vegan, but I can't remember. But I know you do vegan foods. I don't know if you do any of that type of vegan stuff, like the processed stuff. But they were so good. I've already gone through one bag of them. I bought 2 bags. I had them 3 times this week. I mean, they come in handy in a clutch, like if I don't feel like cooking. This week was a crazy busy week at work. I was tired a couple of the days I came home, and I just was like, you know what? It's going to be those chicken nuggets. And I had made some greens over the weekend. So I had some greens already in the fridge. So I had that with it. And then I had some sweet potatoes from the garden. So yeah, I think I might have posted a short on that too. I can't remember. I think I did a short on that meal. But I've had some things that I've tried, since then. I like the oyster mushrooms. So I have made barbecue oyster mushrooms, and I had some greens with that too. And I was going to make some dressing, just make it, instead of using like a turkey broth or anything, using veggie broth. You could still do your trio. I use veggie butter, but I didn't make that yet. But I do plan on making that. Um, it worked for me, but the fat I couldn't do past 6 weeks. That was me, Fifi. The fat part of it, just my stomach did not like it. So I keto. If you name it, I probably have tried it when I've tried losing weight. I did not do this vegan so much for that purpose. I did it to actually just kind of be a good friend to someone who was doing it. And plus, it's not a big thing for me to do that. And it's good for me. So I'm eating more veggies. I've done quite a bit of veggie wraps. Actually, I'm having a veggie sandwich today with just lettuce, spinach, bell peppers, pickles, cucumbers, which is the same thing, but one is pickled, but I do both of them. I'll throw, what else? I've had avocado on it. And I'll just make a wrap and roll it up. I use those is it La Tortilla? The low carb wheat wraps. I forget the name of the brand. But anyway, I use those, wrap it up. Sometimes I might put a little vegan mayo on it, maybe just mustard. Depends on what I want. It's delicious. It's delicious. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Not a whole lot, just mostly working, taking care of home, and yeah, dealing with the stress of work. And guys, don't forget that you can type frugal, FRUGAL, in the chat, and it will drop your channel links so that everyone that's in the chat can check you out and see if they want to come follow you. My Renaissance grandma said I used to eat processed, but the rumors brought me to screeching halt, which is why I'm trying to make it. I get you. And that meal, listen, I told her already once today, but she did a short of something she made today. I mean, today, this week. Y'all, I was like, I need that. And it's similar to something I've made before, so I would definitely. Mhm. That's going to be this weekend, most likely. Definitely. Because that looked so good. And I have some of the I think it's the millet rice ramen. I get it at Sam's Club, and I've also seen it at Costco. And so it's vegan. And I make stir fries with it all the time. Use that as my, because it's ramen, but I use that instead of that stuff you can get in the packages already. Those ramen, yeah, they're good. I mean, I've eaten them. I think they're good, but they're not good for you. But yes, um, you gonna film it for us? Film what? My stir fry? I got a video already on YouTube for my stir fry. Now it's not vegan. I'll video the vegan version. I videoed a version that I do for my husband because he loves the stir fries that I make with the ramen. So I'll do either steak, chicken. I'll do ground beef, shrimp, whatever, and I just do some. Oh yeah, I do that. I just do some veggies. And sometimes I'll use like a what is that? The sweet chili sauce, a little soy sauce, some garlic, ginger, all those things. Stir fry it all together. Just put the ramen in a pot or in the microwave and throw it in there, toss it in there to catch all that flavor. Add a little bit of water so it have some soak in some of the seasonings and stuff that's in there. It's a good time. You're just gonna do that without the meat, but I definitely will film it. I need to. I was like, I haven't been doing much of anything. I haven't filmed. I haven't come live. I haven't done any of the things. It's great when you can switch to healthier foods for a bit. Uh-oh, chat's moving. Because your body resets, yes, and gets a break. I agree with that, Fifi. Definitely. So, hey GT, how you doing? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. Get my camera out more, and share some of what I am eating and how I'm making it. I had some little tiny sweet potatoes that came out of my garden this year. Not all of them were, but I had some that were. And these were the first set that I pulled, so they were definitely cured. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just use my little potato peeler and shaved off the skins. And then I just sliced them up and I threw them in a pot with a little vegan butter and some cinnamon sugar mix. And it was so good. So, and I still have plenty of sweet potatoes in my basement that were I put down there to cure. They're probably cured up because they've been down there for maybe a month, if not more. I have to look. I'll know when it's how long they've been there because I did a video when I harvested them, so I can go back and see when I posted that video to know how long they've been down there. But it was so good, so good. So it's just me figuring out different things different ways I can prepare foods and that are going to be satisfying. Hey, good eats. So so I don't get bored. So far, I have not been bored at all. It's been great. I tried oat creamer for my coffee. I probably won't use any other kind ever again because it's good. It's good. It was the one I got was oatmeal, the oatmeal cookie. Y'all stop playing with me. I love oatmeal cookies. She said, I get it, Gina. We be tired. Yes, I was supposed to go live yesterday. Didn't. Was going to go live today. Didn't. That be me. That's been me, my Renaissance grandma. And I've been sad because I've been missing everybody. I've been missing you. I missed your live. Of course, I go back and catch it on a replay. But I'm missing being engaged in the community. So being actually in the chat when you're live, and I missed Urban's live Saturday. I've been missing. I think you would last Saturday because I haven't caught I haven't went back to get the replay yet. But I'm missing everybody. I'm telling you, you heard Cookie Song. You definitely did. But I'm missing the community. So I was like, I'm coming on here today. I'm not gonna be on here too long, but I wanted to come on and just chat it up with everybody, just see how everybody's doing, what's going on in these YouTube streets. Cause like I said, I've been MIA. And I mean, all the way. So it's not just me not getting on here and doing a video. I put up a video, I think, once in this time period, or did a couple shorts just to stay relevant. I am sharing you guys. So that part I'm doing. I'm like, if nothing else, I could come on here and I could try to catch up on what I've missed and then share it out to the community. So that much I've been doing, trying to do anyway. But y'all, listen, I've been tired. I'm tired now. I am tired now. We finally got our staff back into the building today. So all of our staff came in so they could unpack and fix their offices up and stuff like that. And child, listen, people be peopling. So even my staff was working on my nerves. They was tap dancing on my nerves. But it's all good. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, guys, so I don't know what's been going on with y'all. Anybody got fall gardening going on? I think I didn't do a short, but I think I did a picture of my broccoli. My broccoli heads are forming. I have about 5 or 6 of them I've seen so far, and I probably have 4, 8, 10. I think I have 11 or maybe 12 broccoli plants out there. And I've seen, because I can't see all of them from where I'm looking, so there could be more heads than I can see, but I've seen at least 5 or 6 of them. And then I have greens. Y'all, I was out in my yard Wednesday. I had my grandson on Wednesday, so I had him outside letting him play. And I found 2 red mustard plants, not in the same spot, but they were near my patio area. One was on one side of the patio area. One was on the other side of the patio area. I know it was a squirrel because I didn't drop any seeds. So it's like I didn't accidentally drop seeds there. What? And then they were a nice sized plant. One of them I dug up and moved it. I'm hoping it's okay. I haven't been back out there to check on it. And the other one I left because I was scared if I tried to dig it up because of where it's at, I was gonna maybe hit the roots too much and mess it up. So I didn't want to do that. Then dug holes and tore up. They are disrespectful. I got a picture of it, so I might post it on my community page. I went out to my yard one day and it was a fat squirrel in my garden. It was in the garden, in my garden bed area. And I came out the door and I saw it. I said, "Get out my garden!" So it ran and it got to the top of my fence. I have a 6-foot fence, and it's perched on top of the fence. I guess thinking I'm gonna turn around and go back in the house, and it's gonna just come back into my garden. I was like, no. So I took a picture of it because it was fat, and that's how long it sat on my fence. And then I walked closer into the garden. I was like, "You better get out my dang old garden! Don't come back over here." But them squirrels are disrespectful. But I have, what is that called? I have the covering over my broccoli. I have my broccoli covered with the mesh, and then I also have my greens and cabbages covered. And the only thing that's not covered is my garlic. But they get in that every now and again. Hey, Mike, I didn't see you come in here, but I see somebody saying hi to you. Oh, no, you said Mike might be throwing tomatoes at the squirrel. I thought you said hi to him. See, I ain't throwing my food at them, but they going to get up out my yard. That much they going to do because they be working my nerve. What you say, Urban? Squirrel was trying to build an tonight on my veranda. I wish it would. And then had the nerve to come back and get shelter from rain. You better have sent that heifer packing. They be tripping. Like, I'm not kidding you. This squirrel was, I had never seen a squirrel this fat that was I saw in my garden that day. But they get in, they be digging in there. Like, most of my beds are empty. I only have 1, 2, 3 beds with stuff in it right now. One with the broccoli. The other one has the collards, the mustards, and some cabbage. And I only planted 4 cabbage plants, well, seeds, because I've never grown cabbage and I just wanted to see if I could. So I did 4 different varieties. I have one regular cabbage, the green cabbage. I forget, it's Golden Acre or something. Then one purple one, which I think is called Red Golden Acre or Red Acres. I don't know. And then I did a pak choi, and I forget the other one. I forget the other one, but I only did 4 plants just to see if I can grow it. And, they get a nice size and all that stuff and go from there. But the rest of that bed is greens of some sort. So I had some friends in the community send some seeds to me, different kind of greens. So I planted some of those. I know I have Georgia collards, and I have champion, and I have a Georgia cabbage collard, I think it is. I have a red mustard, and I can't remember what else is in there, but there's 2 more in there. I know there's like I don't know. I think it's like a purple something. I don't remember, but they're labeled. But I have 12 of some type of collard or some type of greens plant in my garden. So I have 12 of those, and then the 4 cabbages. So I put 1 plant per square foot in my garden boxes. My raised beds are 16 square feet. So yeah, that's what I have going on in there. Then with the one with the broccoli, like I said, it has, I think, 11 broccoli plants in it. And that's only because I still had a sage plant in there that I didn't want to dig up, which I probably should have, because it's ginormous. But I let it stay. And at the time, I still had a tomato plant that was still going. So I didn't plant in that full bed, or else I would have had 16 broccoli plants. But I'm just happy I have some, and I have heads forming. Y'all, I'll be hyped. Last year, as soon as I had a head finally start forming on my broccoli, we got our crazy frost. And I mean, it was frosty frost for a minute, and it killed off the broccoli. So I didn't get any broccoli last year. I got greens, but no broccoli. So there's that. But this year, I have a couple heads that are probably about this round already. And I've been feeding them that 511. Stop playing with me. I want them dang on broccoli. So they getting 511 once a week. Maybe should be doing it more than that, but I've been doing it once a week. So, hey, badass. We have to keep growing. Girl, Burger King and Chick-fil-A just announced you may not get lettuce with your order. Listen, if I'm not gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna keep growing for real. I enjoy it though. It's therapeutic to me, and I get excited. I'm like a kid with this. I mean, I'm still new to it. So if you guys don't know, I started gardening last year, 2021. So this was just my second year. Last year, I grew out of pots and planters, and I did tomatoes, cucumbers, hot peppers, and bell peppers, and some green beans. And I just wanted to see if I could grow, and I did. I grew a lot. Now my stuff didn't get very big because they were in pots and stuff, those 5 gallon um like paint buckets and stuff. And but I had a lot of stuff. And plus I had put too many plants in some of them. That was the reason I didn't get big sizes. So this year I did raised beds. I bought some raised beds. I set up an area where they would grow, and I did amazing this year. Something was really great about that soil, and I did amazing. And I get excited about it. So if you have not seen the videos from my garden over the spring and summer, go back and watch them. Because when I got my watermelon, I grew watermelon, I grew cantaloupe, I grew corn. Go back and watch. Because I was excited. So we have to bring our own. Yep, bring your own. We ain't new to this, Urban. We got our own. You probably were growing some lettuce right now. Popeyes haven't had slaw. Wow. I'm guessing they have a cabbage shortage. And the problem too with that, hey Cheryl, how you doing? Is that they be rushing the growth on that stuff. So will we really want what they got? We know what we doing in our gardens. We know what we putting on our food. We know what's in the soil that's growing our food. I like my stuff. And it tastes better. Yeah, last year when I made grew them bell peppers and I sliced one and ate some, I could just sit and eat a bell. I don't need nothing for it. Just sit and eat. It's so refreshing and good. So just some good old green bell peppers. The watermelon beat cousin Brooks. I did. I beat Broke Farmer with the size of my watermelon, my biggest one. I had one that was really big, and it beat Broke Farmers. Now, don't let me remember how much. You got to go back and watch the video to see how heavy it was. I think it was 22, 23 maybe pounds, but I beat them. I didn't have the biggest one in the community that I'm aware of the people I know in the community, but I beat them. It wasn't the biggest, but I beat Broke. And it's just fun, y'all. So we ain't even really competing like that. It's all fun. But yes, your garden was awesome. It was, Cassandra. I ain't even trying to pat myself on the back because I was shocked at how well it did. I did not expect my garden to do that good, but I literally just dug up my pepper plants. They finally stopped producing the beginning of this month. Like I harvested the last of them and they weren't putting on new. They produced like that far in. Most of my tomatoes were determinate, so I knew that whatever I got, I was getting because I wanted to do I did a lot of pasting tomatoes because I wanted to do a lot of sauce. So I knew I wasn't going to get more than what I did. So I pulled those up pretty quickly to get that bed prepped for broccoli. But yeah, it did well. I was very impressed. My cabbages and cauliflower are ready. You better do a video. Urban, you better give us a live. I don't care which one, but I want to see. Have to drop some seeds this week for leafy greens. Yeah. They grow so fast. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Them leafy greens be coming up fast. I want to see it, Urban. I'm not playing. I want to see a video or come live on tomorrow and let us see what's going on in that garden, girl. What's up, Broke? We was just talking about you, tomatoes. We was talking about watermelon, your watermelon, my watermelon, It's all good, I want to do watermelon challenge, I can't promise you that because I got lucky. I only beat him by like a pound, maybe a half a pound. It wasn't a whole lot. But I am still, you know what? I'm up for it. I don't care if I win or not. I'm up for a challenge. I do plan on doing watermelon again. And I want to say my biggest, no, it was a crimson. I was going to say, was that a yellow watermelon? It wasn't. It was a crimson sweet. But I'm definitely gonna he did hear his name, didn't he, Sam? I'm definitely gonna grow watermelon again because y'all, that was delicious. I had lots of them too. My grandson was coming over because a lot of them were just kind of like smaller, maybe 4 or 5 pounds, maybe 6. They were smaller. And he was, every time he came over, he was like, Gigi, you got watermelon? He wanted them watermelons every time. So he ate a lot of it. I didn't even think he would like it like that. Hey, LP. Hello, everyone listening and working. I know how that is. That's been me a couple times this week when I've been able to listen in. Hey, Barb Brownlee, how are you? Been working long hours, and me too, and gardening fruit trees, lawn areas with leaves to get it ready for winter months. Have greens, temp 45, high winds, snow coming Sunday. Where you at, Barb? Because we got snow coming too. I'm in Ohio. What state you in? We got snow coming. You got snow already, GT? Because he in Alaska. But yeah, I heard today that we have snow coming this weekend. I think as quickly as tomorrow. So you had a lot of watermelons? See, I had a lot, but they were smaller. I only had one that got big. One, period, that got big. And it was like, I think I harvested it kind of late because it was overripe. But it wasn't, my tendril wasn't drying up. So I didn't think it was ready. And I guess it was. It's coming. Temp is dropping 49 now. It was 62 earlier. Let me see what it is here. Because Tia is my neighbor. It's 60 still here, Tia. Tia is my neighboring state. And usually whatever they get, we get. So, I mean, she's a close neighbor state. Michigan. Yep. Michigan is another close neighbor state. I think I'm 4 or 5 hours if I wanted to go to Michigan. I mean, that's not extremely far. Definitely have snow on the ground here. I thought so. I thought you probably did. I've been seeing like people talking about snow in different places, but I didn't know where they were. But yeah, I'm not ready. And one of my coworkers was like, "Well, how long did y'all think this 70-degree weather was gonna last?" I was like, "Until I don't want it to." Duh. Oh yeah, Barb, you not far from you're in the same state as Tia. You my neighbor. You're my close neighbor. Yes. I'm about 3 hours from Indianapolis. So yeah. It's fixing to be 32. Whew. Woo. Listen, I'm gonna go out here. When I get done with this, I'm gonna go outside and check on my babies, my plants. And I be talking to them too. I'm like, y'all let me know if y'all need anything. I need y'all to make it. I need this broccoli. I want this broccoli to make it so I can freeze it up. I'm gonna vacuum seal a lot of it and freeze it up in my freezer so I can have broccoli until next season. I mean, it ain't gonna last that long, but it's gonna last me a little bit. And I'm gonna let it keep going, like, because I know that sometimes you get some side shoots off of it. By the way, like I said, first year was last year gardening, so broccoli is new for me. And I did greens last year. I did the champion only. I didn't. So this year is the first year with the Georgia collards. But like I have 2 other varieties out there, and I can't remember what they're called. I have 4 or 5 varieties altogether. I never done cabbage before, so all of these things that I'm doing, though, I want to have and be able to just have on hand, and I will prep in some kind of way to preserve so that whenever I want to have it, it's available. I could just pull it out and then I have it. Hi y'all, I'm listening but driving. You better not be driving and typing. Tia, don't make me. Gina, how close are you to that chicken salad place? What chicken salad place? And I ain't got no 81st tier, so what chicken salad place? Is 81st Street in Indy? Because we ain't got no 81st. We our street numbers are very small compared to we don't go up that high. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. You're gonna have to. We'll have to talk, and you have to tell me where that's at, because it sounds like we need a meetup. However, comma Tia, you know I'm not eating chicken right now. And guys, and honestly, Tia, I don't know if I'm gonna be eating chicken later. I'm thinking about um switching completely like pescatarian, but I need to look into it more because I don't even really know what all pescatarian eats. So it might, we'll see. I know that they eat seafood, but is it seafood, dairy, veggies? I don't know. If you know and you're in here, tell me, because I don't know. Um, you haven't seen accumulation in Georgia in 4 years? I thought y'all got snow last year, or is it just certain parts got snow? I thought Georgia got shut down recently, like a year or maybe 2 years ago with some snow. Let me know, Cassandra. I thought y'all got hit. I know Texas did, but I thought Georgia did too. I might be wrong. But we gonna have to find out to you like where this place is. I mean, I don't have a problem going in places that has food that I'm not gonna eat, so I'll be there regardless. That doesn't bother me at all. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, how you doing? I'm just chatting it up. I'm catching up with everybody. I've been MIA for a little bit. Not here in 10 years. Maybe I'm thinking of another state then. I don't put that on you. I know that Felicia's F.R. Humphrey said Alabama got hit, I think last year. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, you said North Georgia had snow, but none where I am. Okay. I thought Georgia did. That's why it was throwing me off, but I know y'all typically don't. I have some family in Georgia, in Atlanta and Smyrna. So, um, yeah, I know y'all typically don't. And I'll be like, all them trees and stuff that be around y'all, that be making me nervous. Because when I was visiting my cousin in Smyrna, I was like, girl, it's like trees everywhere. Mm-mm. In Atlanta, but not other parts. Atlanta got snow? Good Lord. Jeez. All is well, Black Guns and Garden. But yeah, and broke. I saw you put out a video on college. Did you harvest? I'm gonna go back and watch. I don't even tell me, because I saw that when I got ready to do this. When I was logging on to create this video to show that I was gonna go live, and I was like, oh, what he over there doing at AA? It looked like he was harvesting, so I'm gonna go back and see. I'm gonna come over there and see what's going on. But yeah. Y'all, if y'all ain't, drop y'all links too. Frugal, Frugal, to drop your link. Um, Bro, he be over there doing some things. He done got that new greenhouse. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see his new greenhouse? Y'all better go see. He over there doing it. He got me wanting to get a greenhouse, and my yard is like itty. It's small. I wish I would have gotten into gardening before I did, because I probably would not have bought this house. I love the house and I love the yard because it wasn't that big. But now that I garden, I want big. So before then, pescatarian is seafood. Hold on, because I don't want it to get away from me. Let me see. It's seafood and vegetables, some animal products like eggs and dairy, and some don't. Okay. Okay. Some added and some don't. Your choice. Gotcha. See, that's what I think I'm gonna do. My Renaissance grandma. And it might just start there. Um, and then kind of, yeah. I knew I saw some harvesting broke. And then kind of and that's just like it, the pescatarian would probably be like hit and miss like every blue moon, just to have something. But for the most part, I would be okay eating vegan. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Long as I can I have some ideas of what I can have. Like this Saturday, I'm planning on tomorrow, which is Saturday. I'm planning on taking my first crack at making meat with walnuts. Um, as Lydia would say, nut meat. I be laughing at her for saying it, but that's what it is. It's nut meat. Um, and I'm planning on trying to make some for the first time tomorrow. So I'm hoping it's good as people say, because I need some things to have to feel like I don't have to feel like I'm eating meat, but it's like you want to have that protein source still in your diet is what it is, most really, to be honest. Hey Bland Guy, his wife, their life. How you doing? um Bro, those were some pretty. See, I haven't seen them, Cassandra. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Yes. How you doing, Laquita? I ain't been over there in your house in a while either. I was catching up with everybody. I just been kind of MIA a little bit. I've been dabbing in here every now and again when I can, but it's just been busy. It's nothing going on. It's crazy. It's just work. We moved buildings the end of September. Our space wasn't ready. So we kind of been working out of the management anyway, has been working out of a very small space because we needed to really be on site. So they created a space for us and we just had all our staff remote. But it's just been a lot because there's things that staff needs to be in the office to do that we've had to do because they're not there. And I'm like, I can't do both. I can't do everybody's job. So it's been a lot and I just been exhausted. That's all. I hope mine come out really good. Mine have not gotten big yet. I mean, they're growing, like they're probably like this off the ground, but my leaves are not. They're not big. My plants are still babies. To me, they're probably teenagers, I guess you can say. My cabbage plants are looking pretty good, and I think that I got some potatoes trying to grow because the bed that I planted in was the bed I planted potatoes in. Earlier in the spring when I did my red, purple, and Yukon golds. And I knew I had some little bitty ones that were still in that soil, but they didn't grow while the watermelon was growing over there. Um, and I got these two plants that's coming up out of that bed that I'm like, that don't look like cabbage or greens. And they're really close together. And I was like, I think that might be some potatoes trying to grow. I think that's what it is. What you say there? What I'm missing? Hey, soil sister, how you doing? I missed something though. What you say there, Laquita? We eat Ethiopian almost every Friday. Do you make it or do you go somewhere? Oh, you had look. If I kept reading, headed there now. I've been MIA too with life. So also I haven't missed you guys because you usually go live like several times a week. Never wonder where folks are. Life is busy. Yes, it is. But yes, and it has been. I thought you was gonna say because Laquita be over there making some good dishes, y'all. Y'all check her out if y'all looking for them vegan options, some vegan recipes. Hey, soil sister. She's saying hi to everybody. But yes. And I would share with them, Laquita. I don't know how long you've been in here, but that I've been eating vegan for the month of November. I think you were in here when I interviewed Lydia, Best Yet Journey. And she was saying that she was going vegan for the month of November. I told her I would do it with her as well. And so, yeah, and it's been great. It's been great. So far. I'm not saying it won't be, but I'm just saying I just need, I always have to just think ahead with this. It's not as easy as just doing your regular scheduled programming. I have to think ahead, like, okay, what am I going to have? Because I have to prep for my lunches because I want to take stuff to work. I did eat out one day this week. Yesterday, I ate out for lunch with my coworkers. We decided to go out to eat in celebration of the fact that our staff was going to be able to finally come back in. We had passed one of our inspections and we got temporary occupancy. So the place I went to had a veggie wrap and I just made it vegan by omitting the cheese. It had avocado, sprouts, spinach, cucumber, diced up tomatoes, bell peppers, and it had this basil lime dressing on it. It was I was like, I would order this if I wasn't vegan. It was that good. It was very good, seriously. So I always tell them, like, long as I could go somewhere and create an option for how I want to eat, I'll go with them. So yeah, but it was really good. And it gave me an idea of something I can make at home. I do veggie wraps at home, but they diced, instead of slicing the cucumbers and stuff, they diced it up and put it into the wrap. I kind of like that, because sometimes when I slice it, I can't get the wrap to close up just right. I was like, it might be better if I dice it because it won't be so big, bulky like. And so I'm gonna try that next time. It was good though. And I thought the dressing I wasn't gonna like either, but it wasn't citrusy, even though it was some kind of basil lime situation. It was really good. So yeah. But and y'all see, it's a lot of y'all are gardeners in here. So the ones who came in late, what's going on in your gardens? Are you doing a fall garden? Soil Sister, do y'all go over there and check her out? Drop your link, Soil Sister. Everybody, if you want to drop your link, just type Frugal, Frugal, in the chat, and it will drop your link. The people can come check you out, see what you over there doing. Soil Sister has like a ridiculous amount of land. Ridiculous amount. I'm telling you. Gina, have you noticed? Hold on, I have to tap on it before it get away from me. Have you noticed my favorite perk? Because it was a surprise. Low to nobody older being big. What now? Because Gina, have you noticed my favorite perk? Oh, see, nobody being vegan. What does that mean? I'm Laquita. Did you type that too fast? I'm like, am I not understanding the whole thing? Big harvest, no whammies. That's right, broke. Low to nobody. Older, being vegan. Because people be thinking you can't make things vegan, but she means when you vegan, your body don't. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Laquita? Being vegan? Really? Yeah, everybody knew that, huh? I know Broke eats pretty healthy himself. I didn't know that. I mean, not that I was dealing with it to begin with, thank God, but that's good to know. Really? Did not know that. It depends on what you eat. I'm not eating junk, so yeah. I do know that part, Soul Sister. Now that part I do know. When I went plant-based, I use deodorant 1-2 times a week. Really? I actually I'd be interested in learning how to make my own, because I know my Renaissance grandma makes it and makes her own. Yeah. Dumb and broke. Because I think you came in after I was talking about it. First of all, I love Impossible Burgers. I've never had it at a restaurant. I just buy the Impossible meat at the grocery store and make my own. I buy the ones that are shaped like a burger, and then they also have a pack that looks just like a pack of ground beef that you would buy, and I use that and crumble it up and make dishes with that. So I found out this weekend that Impossible came out with chicken patties, breaded chicken patties, and breaded chicken nuggets. Bro, find it. I'm not playing. Google it, figure out where they have it at in your city, and come back and tell me what you think. Because listen, I was so impressed. I was like, first of all, Y'all gonna stop trying to give us real chicken nuggets and tell us it's not, and tell us it's plant-based. That's what you're gonna first do, because that's what they did, because that's what it tastes like. I'm not even being funny. Yeah, they did. Be kept. And I think I don't know if every city has this, but what is that place called? Good Lord. Ah, that's gonna bother me. But there's a another place that has it as well that's supposed to be really good. Um the fact that I don't remember the place just tells you how often I go there. But I do like the place. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't go there very often. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. But they have the Impossible one and Red Robin. They have it as well. And I heard it's really good there too. I've never had it out though. The only place I've had a veggie burger from is BW3's Buffalo Wild Wings, and they have a black bean burger that I like. And that was I haven't had it in a long time, but I like it. I tried to make my own black bean burger one time. This was many years ago, and it did not turn out very well. Let's see. I don't eat much, which is why I don't know. Yeah, don't eat out much. That's actually what my life was going to be about. Homemade deal. I'm here for it. Is that the one you was gonna do, and then but you're gonna get to it. So I'm gonna be there when it happened. That's why it didn't happen. Because God knew. He said, Gina ain't gonna be able to be in there. And then you was thinking, oh, I'll do it today. Gina probably ain't gonna be able to be there at that time either. But when it happened, she gonna be available to be there. And she gonna get the scoop because she needs to know this information. So I'm gonna be there for it. Fingers crossed. Because if it's this weekend, I'll be there. Not sure you want to move to the mountains though. See. But yeah, I love the Impossible grounds from the store. Now I did buy the Impossible sausage, but I have not tried it yet. I bought the mild and I bought the hot. My Kroger had it on sale for $3.99 this week. And they had the Impossible burger patties on sale, a 2-pack of burger patties for $3.99. And they were you got up to 5 of whatever of the ones that were $3.99 for that price. So I bought 2 packs, but one of the sausages I already had. So I bought 1 sausage and 1 more. I bought the hot sausage and the burgers. This week I had already bought them out like a week or 2 ago. But I want to make it with something. I was thinking about doing like another soup, but doing like a kale, some kind of kale pasta and sausage soup, maybe, or maybe a kale potato sausage soup. Kale, potato, and sausage, maybe some type of soup. Is what I'm thinking about. And if I do, yes, I will do a video. I promise you. I just need to find a recipe because that's not something I've made before. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I go find recipes, I'm not a recipe follower. So I know some people are. Usually if you don't really cook a whole lot, you want a recipe to follow along to make something that you see online. Me, I look for recipes for the idea of what they put in it. And then I think of what I can do to it that makes it to how I like it. Because all recipes just aren't made equal to me. I don't like onion. So I'm not going to be very partial to putting onion and stuff unless it could be a soup or something where I can chop it up really fine. I'll saute it first and get it really reduced down. And that way I don't even kind of notice it's in there. But that's because I know that's how I like to have it. Some people like to have big chunks of onion in their stuff. So there it is. So and even when it comes to spices, I'm not going to go out and buy spices based on what I see in a recipe. I'm going to use spices that I can use that's still going to give me the same experience. So that's how I be with recipes. And that's why when I share recipes, you'll often hear me say, season to your taste, guys. You know what you like. Omitting onion or adding onion is not gonna, it's just gonna add a different element to the flavor. It's not gonna ruin the recipe. So always cook to how you like. That's all you gotta do. So and I miss the stuff. Oh, Psalm says she'll be right back. Making a quick run to the library. Nice. Okay. I like to test out. Hey there, how you doing? I haven't been over in you. I watched the video like a couple weeks ago over in your. Well, I left a comment, so you know I was there. But how's everything going? How's the garden going? And remember, guys, type in FRUGAL, which is frugal, in the chat, and it will drop your link so people can check you out. Friends, don't let friends eat impossible meats. No, Laquita, I don't see it. I don't see it. What did she say? It's what the medical doctors say. IKEA actually has good veggie dogs and plant balls that my meat eating friends like. IKEA is not close to me. We have one, but it is not close. I've never even been to IKEA. No. Also, there's a place here called Jungle Gyms, which I'm going to make it a point to go to because I don't know if every state has one, but Jungle Gyms is a store that has foods for like from every country you can think of. And they have like varieties of stuff, like just an extended variety of things, like your different types of cheeses. And not that I'm looking for cheese, but I'm just saying the different things, different vegetables, because I'm always looking for oyster mushrooms. And they are not usually a mushroom that's carried in most stores. Most stores have the portobellos or the just the regular white mushrooms and stuff like that. I don't really like those. Excuse me. So I'm always looking for the oyster mushrooms because when you kind of shred them, they kind of give you a meaty texture to your dishes. So I like that. And I did find a local mushroom growing farm in my city just last Friday. But there's a market down in our city, in our downtown. And I found somebody there who was selling them. And I was asking all the questions. And they was like, oh, yeah, we're local. We do this, we do that. We never know which ones we're going to have available. They show up at this market every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And whatever they have, they bring. But I was able to get some mushrooms from them that day that I was there because they have the ones I like, the oyster mushrooms. And they grow like 3 or 4 different varieties of oyster mushrooms. So, yeah, sometimes I have to kind of look around a lot more for the things that I like that are vegetables and stuff. Like your common vegetables, you're going to find in the store. Your bell peppers, even the colored ones, the onions, all the different ones, the white, yellow, red, all the things like that. But when you're wanting certain things that are going to be, great vegan option vegetable wise that are just not big in every store, like your Whole Foods might have it, which even for my Whole Foods, their varieties is not as good as it should be to me. I was excited to find a local farmer who does it and it's all organic, and all they grow is mushrooms. Isn't that awesome? And then I heard about Jungle Gyms, which I have not been to yet. So yeah. I'm doing good and garden is doing great. Yes, thank you for asking. Absolutely. Because I be wondering how everybody's garden is doing. Mine is doing pretty good. It's I don't know if I started too late. Not too late, but later than I should have, because I was hoping that I would already have my broccoli, be harvesting broccoli at this point. And it's going slow. And we've been having very mild, cool, not cold, but nice weather. So I don't know. And like I said, I am feeding myself now with 511. I've started feeding it maybe 3 weeks ago, every single week with 511. So I've noticed a drastic change since then. So I'm hoping that that's what's going to get myself to kind of pump up because I don't want the frost to hit and destroy what I got going. Now my greens and stuff I think will be fine, but the broccoli, maybe because it's a little bit more mature than last year when I was growing broccoli, I'll be okay. But last year it killed my broccoli. So yeah. Have you thought about getting a mushroom kit? I have because I saw the ones that they sell in the different stores. It looks like a box thing. Is that the one you're talking about, Soil Sister? I even looked into growing mushrooms, period. Like starting like a bed where I would just grow mushrooms or area or however you would do it. And when I researched growing mushrooms, I don't know how many of you have done that, but it ain't as simple as growing most stuff. Like you got to be really like is it's very strict on like the soil. Like you got to make sure it's a certain medium. Like it's a lot. It's more so than when because even for your garden, you want to do a lot of stuff to make sure that soil is just right. But it was like everything I was seeing was like it was just more steps than I wanted to take. I was like, oh, this ain't this ain't quite what I was trying to get myself into. So yes, I have seen the boxes of them. I haven't been to the store to look for them, though. I saw them like way or like spring, summer in the gardening season. I would see them in different stores like your Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that, Walmart stuff. But I haven't looked for them since then. And I've seen some people online who did them. I know Endell, she had one. Somebody sent her one and she grew those mushrooms. And I was like, those are my favorite kind of mushrooms. But I'm like, are they just good for a harvest? How many boxes would I need? I mean, I don't want to have them all growing at the same time because I can't eat them all at one time. But then I saw actually, I saw was I know I saw a video where someone cooks them ahead of time and freezes them. I'm pretty sure I just saw a video like maybe a week or two ago about that. And I haven't thought about doing that, so I could do that. I always worry about the texture after freezing stuff. I might try that. Like cooking them up and then freezing them and then being able to just throw them in dishes because I like them in stir fries. I like them just alone by themselves with maybe some kind of however I season it and maybe some barbecue sauce or something. So yeah, I'm about the oyster mushrooms. And I'm not only partial to those are just the ones that I found so far that I like. Hey, Africa Dreaming. I saw y'all were live earlier and I popped in and said hey to everybody. Y'all had Carbon up there. Y'all had Erica. I saw y'all, the weightlifting geek. Yes. And I got to sit in for a little bit and catch y'all, but I didn't catch the whole thing. So I got to go back and check the rest of it out. What you say in chat? Don't know what y'all talking about. Had Gina playing. Going back to sleep. Love you too. Just giving me that watch time. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You get some rest. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm just catching up with all y'all. That's all that is. Have a good night. That's right. Sure. I appreciate you. But yeah, I will I might try to do the boxes of the mushrooms. And guys, if you like I've been looking for like different things to try. I'm open to try things. I'm not that person that's like, I don't like trying new things. I'm not gonna go outlandish on trying something, but I will try some new things. And I'm looking for other varieties of mushrooms I might like. Cause they're, if I find some, I'll try them out. That's how I got to the oyster ones. There was I don't know how many of you guys are even aware of who Tabitha Brown is, but she would cook with them all the time, and I was like, what is this she's cooking with? Because she would make these dishes that looked amazing, and so I found them, I tried them, and I've been in love with them ever since. I was like, all mushrooms are not made equal, because I like them. All they got here are Chromebooks. Got one to test out on my way home. What you need? Were you just testing out to see what kind of computer you want to get, Slum? I don't like Chromebooks, by the way. I have one in my house, but I gave it to my younger daughter because, child, no. Hey, Mike, what's up? How you doing? And I know you've been putting out some content too. I've been missing all y'all stuff. I've seen that you had some stuff you put out. I'll be getting notifications sometimes. Sometimes, for the most part, I really don't. YouTube, y'all know how it is. But every now and again, I'll get a pop up notification that somebody is put up a video or something. Every now and again. But guys, I just wanted to catch up with you. I just wanted to check in. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. My family is well, as Lydia would say. I found some a Black Friday deal. Amazon. You found what on the Black Friday deal? What'd you find? Oh, a computer, a laptop. Yes. The one I'm using now is HP. That's what I'm doing this on. I'm on my laptop and I just have a ring light camera. But it's an HP. And then I also have a Lenovo underneath there. That's my personal. These are my two personal laptops. And I like both of them. It's the IdeaPad. And then I have this one just says HP laptop. I don't know what's the specifications on it. I'm not IT. Yes, but I'm usually looking for a deal. I made it to dinner at the Ethiopia restaurant and enjoyed you all. See you later, Laquita. I'm gonna come. I'm hoping now that everything is starting to settle down with my office and stuff. Although this week won't be the week. I'm not gonna lie to you because I have to do our annual audit this week. Me and one other employee there handle the audit. I handle one end of the money, and she handles the other end. She does the expenses, so the bills and stuff like that, and I do the trust, which is the monies from other stuff that come in. And our audit is Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Yay. Best part of the year, right? Yeah. So I know it's going to be a week. And after that, I usually take me some days off. So this is the time of year. And I tell them ahead of time, I'm like, I'm going to get y'all through the audit and then I'm going to need some time off. So maybe next week I will be on, catching up with y'all. Y'all going to see me typing into this chat. As we go. And I mean, as you guys are on and checking out whatever videos are dropping, because I'm gonna have all the time. And that's when I'm gonna catch up with everybody, be able to get back in these streets. And after that, things should be settled down to where I'm able to keep up on what's going on with you guys, because I missed it. I miss being in these the chats and the YouTube streets and popping up on somebody's live, like who's, chatting it up about something and all the things. When I popped into African Dreaming this earlier, I was probably on there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, about 5 or 10 minutes, but I was there for those 5 or 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, you got Barbecue up there. I love her. I love Erica and the weightlifting geek. Like, I like all their channels, and they was just up there just chopping it up and stuff. And I just spoke to everybody, spoke to the people in the chat and everything. And I had to pop out, and then I checked out TT's Urban Pantry because she was canning. Y'all, TT did a whole week of canning this week. Whole week. If y'all have not been over there, just catch them on the replay. She did a whole week. She did a different thing every day. And this week, she tried to can things that she had not canned before. So she was canning new items that you wouldn't have seen in any of her other canning videos. So definitely go check that out, TT's Urban Pantry, and see what she canned up this week. But I did pop up in there for a little bit, cause a little chaos in the chat because she had a giveaway over there. So if y'all missed it, y'all missed the giveaway because she gave away, I think, a gift card every day this week. Every day. Bye. Yeah. I didn't get any of them, but I wasn't over there to get them. I was just over there to rile up the chat about it. I was like, who do I text to get my prize? but I was just trying to support because that's what I love to do. So yeah. Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing? You done called us at the end. I'm actually about to wrap it up. But I was just checking in with everybody. I just wanted to pop up and check in because I haven't really been on here that much. You guys haven't seen me. I haven't been catching you guys on your lives and stuff. It's just been a crazy couple weeks, but it's nothing that crazy. It's just, life. Just life. So I was like, I want to pop in, even if it's for a short bit, and see how everybody's doing. I want to say it was Ben that I saw say something about them dang on mushrooms, and he must have left um, about cooking them up and freezing them. So yeah, he was in here. I know earlier. He is. I know none of us in the community, most of us, I'm not gonna say none of us, but most of us do not pronounce his channel name right. But I'm not even gonna try to. I'm gonna mess it up. Eric, I'm gonna put it up here so y'all can see. This is Ben. And I want to say that's who was talking about them dang on mushrooms. I know I saw somebody had it in the video recently. And I think he was talking about oyster mushrooms and cooking them up and freezing them. But it could have been somebody else. Anyway, guys, like I said, I just wanted to check in. All is well. I've been doing well. I feel great though. Ever since I've been doing vegan, I can feel the difference. I've had more energy. I actually gotten up a couple mornings and worked out just because I have more energy. And even sometimes if I don't get it done in the morning, I might come home and do it later in the evening. And try to be a little bit active. Like I'm not doing nothing that crazy. But yeah, I just can tell the difference, and I always can. That's why I'm like, as one thing about people, we have habits just from how we grew up or how we live. So most of the stuff we do is just out of habit. And so choosing to eat like certain things, it's just out of habit. Like most people are like, well, this is what I grew up eating, or this is, da da da. But I'm like, that stuff don't make me feel good. Like I can always usually even tell, like I start feeling sluggish and whatnot, and I'll start gaining weight and all that stuff. And it's just like we're gonna just try to be healthier. And having a garden just made it that much easier because I be eating my stuff. I'm still eating out of my garden because a lot of my stuff I was able to preserve or freeze or whatever. Trying to find something very inexpensive. Okay. I don't pay a lot for mine now. I don't know how very inexpensive you're looking for, but I think I don't have anything that's more than 400 out of my 2 laptops. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe one was 5, but I think the other one was like 3. And I think the HP one that I have that I'm streaming on right now was like 3. So I look at all places. I'd be looking at Best Buy. I did not find mine on Amazon. I'd be looking at Best Buy. I look at not that I couldn't, but I just haven't found a better deal there. I look at Target. And I think the 2 I have came from both of those places. One came from, matter of fact, I know my HP came from Best Buy. It was online for a great price. It was like 2 something, almost $300. And I was like, I couldn't beat it. And it's amazing. I like it. And I just bought a nice ring light thing, one of these Razer. It's not even a ring light. It's a camera, but it has a ring light around it. I think it's great. So, yeah. So yeah, $260. Yes, that's a good deal, Mike. Definitely point her in that direction. Absolutely. So anyway, guys, and I know Urban can pronounce his name right. Ben's channel name. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. And like I said, if I make I'm definitely making the walnut meat this weekend. I will do a video of how I make it. And if I make any other recipes, I will be sharing that, because you don't have to be vegan to try these things. You can eat meals that aren't meat based and not be vegan. You don't have to be vegan to eat that. So I'm not a vegan. I am eating vegan at this time, but I'm not vegan because even while eating vegan at this time, I'm like, well, I think I might do more pescatarian for a while, because that seems like something that's more sustainable for me. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you, Barb. She says, great life. Have a blessed, healthy, and safe night, everyone. Thank you so much. And guys, I will be, y'all see me. I'll be on there at least this weekend. Urban, I'll be checking you out in the morning. Urban goes live usually about 8:45 on Saturdays. I'm gonna see you. Somebody goes live tonight. I don't know who though. See, I done got out the loop of knowing who's live and not and when they are. But just be checking each other out. See how everybody is doing. Good to see you too, Soul Sister. And I'm gonna be y'all might see me in y'all comments in the next, like tonight. I'm probably gonna be catching up on a lot of y'all. Not everybody I won't be able to, but I'll be catching up on a lot of y'all. So see what's going on, what I done missed. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Love everybody. Have a good night. Be safe. And I'll be seeing y'all in these streets. All right, y'all. Bye.